Hello and welcome to this week's LOLC Securities Weekly Market Roundup. I am Tharandu Amarasekara.
And I am Megara Vijayamana, and this is the sound of profitability.
The Colombo Stock Exchange dipped sharply last week, mainly due to concerns from the investors about the uncertainty in the economy and the elections as well. Overall, more than 90 billion rupees were wiped out across 3 sessions. The active Standard & Poor's SL20 declined by 2% and the benchmark all-share price index by 1% to a one-month low. The investors also reacted negatively to the Rs 22.5 billion rights issue of Commercial Bank, which dragged its share prices lower. In contrast, Aitken Spence, Cargill's, Asphalt and Aitken Spence Hotels contributed positively to the all-share price index. John Keells Holdings was also included among the top turnover contributors, even though the share price of John Keells Holdings recorded a loss of 1 rupee to Rs 206. Separately, Royal Ceramic Lanka, Lanka Ceramic, Union Chemicals, Central Finance and Watawala Plantations declared interim dividends of 90 cents, 1 rupee and 20 cents, 27 rupees, 2 rupees and 5 rupees respectively.
Sri Lanka Central Bank has entered into an agreement with the International Finance Corporation and the World Bank Group to obtain technical and financial assistance to focus on green finance. The program is partially financed by the European Union's project of accelerating climate-smart and inclusive infrastructure in South Asia. This will also help to expand the focus of the National Financial Inclusion Strategy Phase 2 by including inclusive green finance. As stated by the CBSL, a key emphasis is placed on export-oriented SMEs as well.
According to the State Minister of Finance, Shehan Singha, Sri Lanka is confident of wrapping up debt talks with the relevant parties before the second review of the IMF's program for Sri Lanka. Discussions on converting the in-principle deals with official creditors into MOUs are progressing. The second round of negotiations with the bondholders is also due to commence soon. The government is directly engaging in discussions with the advisors to the bondholders in order to reach an amicable settlement.
And now it's time for this week's corporate highlights.
Diversified Sri Lankan conglomerate Sunshine Holdings plc showed resilient growth for the fiscal year that ended in 31st March 2024, mainly in the backdrop of stable macroeconomic conditions and also impressive performances in both top line and bottom line. For the fiscal year 2024, revenue of Rs 55.5 billion showed an increase of 7%. The healthcare sector showed a revenue growth of 16.1% year-on-year to 27.7 billion rupees. The group's robust financial performances were declared at a time when the IFC had announced a proposed equity investment of up to Rs 3.2 billion in its healthcare arm Sunshine Healthcare Lanka. Subject to satisfaction of conditions, IFC will own approximately 14.7% of SHL.
Watawala Plantations plc has announced the appointment of their new chairman, Mr. Reyaz Mihular, succeeding Sunil Vijay Singha, who served for 12 years as the chairman of the company. Mihular is an accomplished professional in the financial and corporate sector, having held various significant senior management roles throughout his career. He served as managing partner of KPMG Sri Lanka and Maldives from 2012 to 2022 and chaired KPMG Middle East and South Asia Regional Cluster. Outgoing chairman Sunil G. Vijay Singha has served on the boards of both Watawala Plantations plc and Watawala Dairy Limited over the last 12 years. In September 2023, he was honored with the Order of the Rising Sun by the Government of Japan in recognition of his contribution in strengthening economic relations between Japan and Sri Lanka.
Mastercard has partnered with Lanka Pay, the national payment network, in order to strengthen the cybersecurity infrastructure of the financial services sector of Sri Lanka, together with the Financial Sector Computer Security Incident Response Team, also known as FinCERT. Lanka Pay established the FinCERT in 2014 to safeguard the financial services sector from potential cybersecurity threats through a combined effort by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, the Sri Lanka Banks Association and the Sri Lanka Computer Emergency Response Team Coordination Centre. As a part of this collaboration, FinCert will leverage on Risk Recon, an advanced cybersecurity solution by Mastercard, to further help financial institutions to safeguard operations and ensure consumer data protection. This powerful solution will allow financial institutions in Sri Lanka to access detailed reports on their overall cyber risk profile. Further, they will be able to compare risk performance ratings of multiple vendors simultaneously.
Mondelez International has resumed its Oreo cookie production in its Trostanets plant after Russia's invasion in Trostanet approximately 2 years ago. Mondelez's decision to resume and expand Oreo production in Ukraine marks a significant step in the country's recovery efforts. The rebuilt Trostanets plant now not only produces chocolate but also returns to full cookie production. This facility is crucial for supplying to Eurasian markets, which include countries like Georgia and Kazakhstan.
And that's it for this week's LOLC Securities Weekly Market Roundup. No matter what investment decision you make it with the right intent. We will see you next week.